Hello and welcome back to Hollow Ground. Today, we are apparently collecting eggs or something. I don't know. I'm just here.
You're just here being a squid.
Just being a squid.
Yes.
There's apparently an update of some kind. We're back at the main hub area. Hello world.
Yeah, they fixed the super stamp, which was so completely buggy before that it kind of made the weapons that it was on unplayable. But you never had to experience that, so I
Aha!
guess don't worry about it.
Fooled them again. So we're gonna try some
Yes.
multiplayer. What? I didn't even get. How did you get 2 turns? That's cheating. So I just go in here, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. Before you
Connecting
can
to the
collect
int.
eggs, you have to get your level up a bit. Otherwise, Briscoe will just laugh in your face and throw you out.
Okay. I definitely remember how to control this.
Remember how to throw a bomb?
Bomb.
Yes. Do you remember how to make that bomb go off faster?
Go off faster.
Yeah.
No.
So, throw the bomb at your feet. The fuse on the bomb starts as soon as it touches the ground. So if you throw it in the air, it'll have a longer fuse, technically, since it doesn't start counting down till it touches the
Oh,
ground.
so it's better to do this than to do that.
It depends on your situation.
Okay. And this is a
But yeah,
super duper button. Whoa.
Yep.
Trippy.
It's a shield.
I am shielded.
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
Well,
if they run inside of the shield, they can still shoot you, so be aware of that.
but I can shoot through the shields on both sides?
Yes.
Okay. So I go in here, right?
Also, be aware that, yes, if they throw a bomb at your shield and you are standing on the edge of the shield, the bomb will automatically explode and it might kill you too. It's the same for splash walls, so
Okay.
be careful.
Ooh, like the elevator music. Very calming. And then it stopped being calming. Okay. So
the music in the lobby changes on occasion. Also, there's so many different things it plays. Yeah, turf war.
Stupid reversed controls. This button.
Yes. Push the correct button.
I pushed a button.
Yes.
Is it gonna pretend to put me in a real match and put me in a match with bots? Like
Nope.
many other games do?
No. It's gonna put you in a match with other people that are new, and if there aren't any, it'll just match you with people it thinks they're okay. Because I've been in games where people have been doing their first game as player.
Oh, okay.
So you're with real people right now.
Oh, no one. I'll just
Ink everything. So, when it comes to inking the base, you kind of want to try to find a middle ground where the base gets inked, but you need to get to the center as quickly as possible also.
well, if everyone leaves the base uninked.
Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is now they're fighting without one person. So that's what I mean when I say you need to find a balance eventually in how you play, but that probably will come after you've figured out a weapon and everything else.
Did I get them?
Well, somebody died. It's like your team traded. Sponge! Oh, that person's... yeah.
I think my sensitivity might be a bit lower than I want.
Oh. It should be the same as last time. Did you max it out last time?
I think so. It just feels a bit slow to turn.
You might need to increase the sensitivity on your stick. I guess what's
Ah!
It's kind of funny. Baby turf war.
Well, I'm doing my best.
No, I'm amused by the roller that just. Uh-oh. Aw. I got you.
I think we're losing this very badly.
Look at your map. Oh, I don't think you know what button to push with. Do you?
I don't know the buttons.
I think X. Pull up your map. Yeah, the top button.
Maybe not in the middle of a fight.
Well, I know, but you can pull it up at any time, even when you're dead.
Okay.
Nope, you didn't lose. You won. Good job.
Well, oh, I don't have a fancy hat. That's why we're losing.
You won. Your team won, Henrik.
I know. But we were behind for the most part.
It doesn't matter where you are at the beginning or the middle of the game. All that matters in turf war is that you have the most turf in the end. Ooh.
I hear voices in my head, apparently.
Yes.
So I need to set a name now.
Yep.
Okay. Sheldon license.
Yes. They mercifully made it in this game so that you don't have to spend money to buy weapons, which can be really annoying sometimes.
Get stuff.
Oh, it's all the stuff from the story mode you've got so far.
Huh.
So most of that stuff is decorations for your locker, which I'm sure you will spend 100 hours customizing at some point.
Oh, I got trading cards.
Yes.
Is that a rare? Something? The reef slider?
I guess? I don't really know anything about the trading cards. I've played the game a little bit, but you can only play it against the computer right now.
But it's... Ooh! Got a hollow... Sparkly one. Hollow foil.
It's Cuttlefish. It's the guy you're trying to save back in the story mode.
Are the cards actually random? Or are these the same ones for everyone?
I think they're actually random.
Oh. We got stuff.
Stickers. Yep. I guess try turning up your right stick sensitivity and see
I
if
think
that
the stick
helps.
is... Yeah, maybe. Oh. Ah, no! Buttons, why are they reversed?
Because the rest of the world wanted to be different from Nintendo. I usually use the right stick to help me turn quickly when I need to.
Yeah. It still feels a bit slow,
That's-
in my opinion.
Okay.
Well, it's better than before. Maybe I don't know if they adjusted or something.
No, they don't change that. They don't change that kind of stuff.
Okay.
If you're gonna shoot the dummies, you should practice on the ones that actually move. You're gonna teach yourself really bad habits if you just shoot the stationary ones.
These ones?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a short range.
Yep. It's a so the starting gun has good painting, and within its range it has pretty good aiming. It's not horrible like the paint gun is, which you don't have access to yet anyway, but
Can I buy a gun?
you got a license, so you can buy a gun. Push
Where do I go?
X.
X.
Push X. And then go to weapons.
Guns!
Yes. And now Sheldon is
Guns.
going to info dump for you.
Yay. And you get to read it.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty good at info dumping. Hello, hello. Let me guess. You're looking for some new weapons? You've come to the right place. Our weapons come in sets. A main weapon on ZR and a sub-weapon on R. And yes, a special weapon. Sound complicated? Don't fret. You can always press Y to try out my products before buying. Now then, you do know that you'll need to exchange Sheldon licenses to walk out of here with something shiny and new, right? And you can get Sheldon licenses by battling and leveling up, or even just developing your skills by using a particular weapon a lot. I'm pleased to report that my already wide selection has widened further yet. Take a look, I insist. Ah yes, you're ready to wield the Splatter Shot. The Splatter Shot is beloved for its ease of handling and high potential. This is the latest model of the go-to weapon. Paired with suction bombs, you have a wonderfully stable loadout that allows you to respond to whatever the enemy throws at you. And let's not forget the Trizuka special. Let one off the leash at the right moment and I guarantee your opponents won't forget. And is this setup a little basic? Yes. Basically one of the best setups you can have. Master the fundamentals and you'll become a force to be reckoned with. And that's not all, you're also ready for the Splat Roller. The Splat Roller represents the roller class of weapons that excel at close combat and inking turf. With any roller, you can tap ZR to fling ink, or hold ZR down as you run to lay down a path of inky goodness. Try using your curling bombs to sneak up close to an enemy and then ploosh! Get him with the roller. It's so satisfying. As an additional strategic wrinkle, you have the Big Bubbler to rally your team to the front line at just the right moment. If you're new to rollers, I can't recommend this loadout enough. Who knows, maybe you'll become a roller for life. I hope not. And that's not all, you're also ready for the Splat Charger! Simply put, the Splat Charger is a charger-type weapon designed for long-range offense. Its operation is standard. Hold down ZR to charge up ink, then release ZR to fire it out all at once, inking a long path in an instant. But there's a key difference. The Splat Charger can actually hold its shards for a short period while you swim. Tactically speaking, that's a game-changing advantage. And with Splat Bombs to flush out hiding enemies and the ink fact to turn the tables on invaders, this set is impressively well balanced. I recommend it for anyone who's looking to eventually master the charger category of weapons. So you have 3 weapons right now.
So what should we try first?
I don't know. Do you want to try a gun with a longer range, or try out the roller, or try out charger?
Yes.
It's really up to you.
You pick one.
I pick one.
You pick one.
So do I want to make you suffer?
Yes.
Okay, then try charger.
Oh. But not the test button. Wait.
What?
Oh, right. Why is this one?
Yes.
I know Nintendo controllers. Oh, different place.
Yeah, this one's in Sheldon's place of existence.
Oh, that's too far, huh? This is not this.
Yeah, remember you can tell what your range is because, like, aim at one. See how your reticle turns red and gets the crosses on it? That's how you know you can reach it.
Yeah, but being able to reach it doesn't tell me how far I can aim.
You can actually tell that by standing somewhere that doesn't already have ink and shooting and just looking at how far it goes. That's how far it goes. That's actually the purpose of those lines on the ground, is to help you see.
How much do I need to lead the shot here? Okay, not too much.
And remember, people can see your laser.
I should aim at the ground?
That's up to you to figure out. I am not a person that plays charger. But they do often find ways to hide their lasers, such as like hiding it behind a wall or something. But the really good chargers, whether you can see their laser or not, really won't stop them from killing you.
I can't lead it
right
too
now,
much.
Yeah, right now the way the levels are designed also give chargers a really big advantage. It's really hard to kind of sneak up on them and kill them. And so there might be some changes to the levels in December when they do the new season patch.
So you're saying buy the charger?
Well, if you want to suffer, buy the charger.
Well, you picked it.
I guess.
Are you changing your mind?
Honestly, if I was playing, I would buy the splatter shot, but that's because I know that I'm not a charger player. And, I mean, roller can be fun, but I don't really like the kits on any of the rollers right now. But it is worth it if you want to try out different classes of weapon. I kind of feel like they should give you the you can never splat the big silver ones. I kind of wish they gave all of the base these 3 weapons from the start without you having to choose.
Yeah. Actually, just for something different from the main weapon. Roller might be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will give you one little tip. You don't necessarily want to roll over people with it. I mean, you will kill them if you do, but you have to get to them to do it. Rollers are... That's a common mistake that rollers make, is not knowing when to roll and when to do other things with their roller. I mean, all the weapons have their complicated bits to them. Thank you. I know you'll give it a good home. Remember, you can equip new weapons in the equip menu, which is the plus button. You now own a splat roller.
Oh. Okay.
If you don't have to walk all the way there. You can just push X
Push X.
and go to the lobby.
Huh.
I don't know why it just drops you back out in the middle of the square like that. I think in the previous games it would at the very least just put you outside of the whatever store you were just in. Remember, if you jump, you do a vertical flick too.
Yeah. Get advice. Let's get some advice.
Meow.
That's advice. Meow.
Yes. Meow.
Ammo Knights.
Yeah, that's where you just were.
Oh, what a good tip. Hey, make sure you do the thing you literally just did. Okay. Let's try this. Private battle.
You have to be level 10 for those. Well.
Anarchy battle.
Yes.
So we need to get to level 4.
Yes, I believe so. Before level 4, any place you walk into, they'll be like, ew, you're not fresh enough, go away. Battle time. Oh. That e-leader chose poorly.
Oh.
Be careful. Yeah, so the blasters don't have to hit you directly to kill you. They can just
Guess not.
They can hit you around corners and over walls because the blaster literally explodes.
Oh.
Oh no. Somebody disconnected. It looks like someone on the enemy team disconnected. I can see the empty box.
So that's just time wasted now?
Yes. It's very frustrating. Push A again.
I think I need some speed gear or something for this.
Run speed does not increase the movement of a roller when they're rolling.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah, that's why I said you really shouldn't be prioritizing trying to roll people. It's very good at painting, but
rolling is fun.
I guess rollers, it is very fun to roll. I liked the carbon roller, but they took Splat Bomb away from it in this game, so you can't really do anything with it anymore. Unless, I guess you're a consummate carbon roller. You have auto rockets coming to you. I would not... Don't... Yeah.
I don't know what auto rockets are.
I know, I was trying to tell you, like, So that little ring that appears, you remember the eels in the fight you did on the boss?
Yeah.
How they would all get shot up and then put those little circles on the ground? These are basically the same thing, except to tell so that you can tell who is being targeted. If you're being targeted, it'll put a little circle around you. And it will, like right now you have 4 rockets targeting you. Oh, you got it with it. And when those rockets are coming down, you want to avoid running into your team with them because they might also be targeted, and you also want to be careful where you go forward because they'll probably drop behind you and you won't be able to go backwards after that.
Is that them again?
Yep.
I'm having trouble seeing those.
It also makes a noise.
Well, a lot of things make noises.
Yes.
Come on. Ah!
Well, you might be able to just drop off this guy and kill him. Or not. He's gone now. Be very careful.
What's my super thingy?
Bubble. It's just like it's exactly the same as what you had before. Go pick up a soda.
The what?
Go pick up a soda. Go to that thing over there, and then keep running because missiles are coming. Oh, they were squid bagging the person that they killed, so I'm pretty pleased that you just mushed them.
I could barely move.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
That's pretty close. So I guess the main thing for you is going to be learning either the visual or audio cues for things happening. Or both of them.
Oh, I didn't do much Inkling. There's also a noticeable delay compared to the lobby, but I guess it's because I'm playing on American server.
Could be. But most of the stuff in Splatoon is not hosted on a server. I know that they changed how it works a little bit so that sometimes a server might get involved, but for the most part it's still only really matchmaking that's being a server. I think the lobby is laggy because of all the things it's trying to do. Wow, your guy looks really excited to use his special. Have you started recognizing the sound and the effects of you're ready to do your special?
Sure, but it's just the thing. That's a very weird special for a roller. I feel like.
Well, why?
Because you want to roll things, and this makes you stationary.
I literally keep telling you not to roll people. You don't want to roll over people.
I said
if you
things,
do that,
not people.
They'll just shoot you.
You want to ink stuff. 2 people doing inking in the base.
Yes, be careful because the other team might have everyone up here, and there's only one other person with you.
I hit them.
Yes.
Wow,
but you hit them with the very edge, I guess?
People get their supers really fast.
It's really easy to get them quickly at the beginning because there's a bunch of free turf to ink still.
Are those proximity mines?
No.
Okay.
Nope, they're suction bombs, so they can stick to walls and things, and then they explode.
On a timer?
Yes. The timer starts counting down as soon as they stick to something, just like those triangle bombs. How the timer doesn't start until it touches stick ground.
Oh, that was oh. Yeah, so many things I have to recognize.
Yeah.
That was a spirit bomb, right?
Yeah, booyah bomb.
Spirit bomb.
Yeah. It is more powerful the more people booyah.
Yes.
And right now, your team is kind of staggered, so be careful about pushing too hard by yourself.
That guy has a... Is it really easy to charge that?
There's 2 people with that weapon.
Oh.
It's just one of them has a skin, so there's 2 people with that weapon. That's why there's a lot of spam. Careful. Those have a really big death radius.
I guess, yeah. That's a lot more than the regular ones.
Yep. They take longer to go off They have a longer time. But that's just something that you'll eventually get a feel for.
Yeah.
Like I run a little bit of bomb protection, so I can kind of be more flippant with how I respond to things like the
bomb protection.
bombs. Yes. It's not as good in this game, because in the previous game, bomb protection would also protect you from specials. But in this game... That looked
like more of a victory than it ended up being. I guess they had better coverage on the areas they did splat.
I don't know, your team won.
I mean, it looked like a more decisive victory than it was for us.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. The areas they did cover were covered better than ours, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why you have to find a good balance between inking your home base but also being on the front line. Because if the enemy team just completely takes over the center, they'll make it almost impossible for you to gain that ground back, and it won't matter if you inked your entire home base in the first minute of the game. So you kind of have to find a balance there. And it can be hard sometimes, especially if you end up on a team of people that never die, so no one gets sent back to ever re-ink anything. Which I've had happen before, where my teammates never died and I wasn't dying, and I saw our base was not inked, so I would basically go back and try to ink it, but also keep an eye on like how many people are alive on each team, because it might be that it's fine for me to be inking, but I might need to jump back to the front and help if there's a really big numbers disadvantage for my team.
Ah.
Oh, that could still hit you. I thought he was throwing it further than it ended up going.
Oh. I should just have rolled that guy.
Maybe. He might have killed you either way.
Well, I couldn't go through the shield.
Yeah, you well, I don't know if you bounce off the shield or not. Did you bounce off of it? I actually do not know how you interact with the shield.
One.
I don't actually know if the roller can roll through the shield or not. Aw. Oh, he has a Squiffer. Okay.
A what?
So the Squiffer is a charger, but it has a really short range and it charges a lot faster to maximum damage.
You don't have. Okay. That's a lot of stuff happening at once.
Yeah.
I mistake that guy for a
Splatoon
teammate.
is chaotic.
There's so many of them.
Well, you were on their side of the map. I'm kind of. That was. This is why I remember when I was showing you the guy that was watching people play ranked that were new to it, and I'm having similar feelings, like watching this poor charger trying not to get killed. This is why no one respects chargers in low rank things, because they're still learning how to shoot and aim. Because charger's a really hard weapon to learn. You have to be really patient and just stick to it, basically.
I want a different super.
That team got destroyed. And I think one of the main reasons I'm not a charger and I never really picked it up like a lot of the other weapons is because if you're terrible at charger, it's like being down a man the entire game. Like if that person on charger had been playing any other weapon, it probably would have been a more even fight, but because they're trying to learn it and it's such a punishing weapon to use, it's just harder for them. I think you should have another Sheldon license. Because you leveled up to level 3.
Yeah. Will it let me change weapons now?
You'd have to leave the lobby.
So no.
Which there is a button for that. But now you can't push it because the battle already started.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave the lobby. I want to get level 4.
Well, you're almost there. Let's see what happens to the charger this time. He's on your team.
Same person?
He's on your team. Yeah, it's the same person. He didn't leave. And the enemy team has a bunch of weapons that make it their goal to find and kill people.
Oh. So what am I supposed to be countering?
What are you supposed to be countering?
Or is this mostly for splatting? Or for inking?
In my experience, roller players usually kind of play, like a ninja. They're kind of, they're kind of mid-liney weapons. Like, you don't really want to be forcing your way forward with it. Because they can just shoot you.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually seen a lot of roller play in this game either, since now that I'm thinking about it, because this game is really... Like, each iteration of Splatoon has gotten faster, and right now I don't think rollers are in the best place.
It doesn't...
But I don't...
I know I'm new and generally bad. It just seems like I'm short-ranged and I'm slow.
Yes.
And my super doesn't have anything that helps with that.
Your super is basically to support the rest of your team. Oh. Orb. But I've only really played Carbon Roller, and Carbon Roller is basically just... Oh, we've been followed. Hello! Welcome to Hologround. Thank you for following.
I think that was a better team than ours.
Well, yeah, you had the Charger on your team who's trying to learn a really hard weapon. I've only played Carbon Roller, which is much faster, but it's impossible to play in this game because they took the first ball off it, which is the little water balloons. Because you can't splat people with the Carbon Roller with just hitting them. You'll bounce off of them. You have to hit them with a bomb first or second. Which is basically a run around by the seat of your pants.
That's not what I wanted.
What did you want to do? Push minus button.
Doesn't work.
Push and hold it. Push and hold it.
Right.
There.
Okay.
So I'm also hesitant to really try to give you too much advice for roller, because our luck, someone that actually plays roller a lot more than I ever have will be like, no, that's all wrong. I think if I was trying to play roller, or with this roller, I would probably get some ink resistance, which makes it so you don't get stuck in the enemy ink as badly. But you can't buy anything yet because you're not level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can buy other weapons now because you leveled up. If that's a thing you want to do.
Oh wait, that's not right. Buy things. Where was the buying things thing?
Push X?
I don't have... No, I just have to... I have to...
What?
Think about the button layout because it's weird.
Oh, I just look at the button. I don't remember where anything is. Oh, you got the slosher. I think this is a joke. this yeah, it's a joke.
Sploosh.
So the bucket is typically played as a backline weapon. You also got the splat dualies. These are the roly ones.
The what?
These are the ones that let you do dodge rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Which you can also do from a jump. I can't play dualies at all, but they seem like they might be something you like just because of the dashiness. And then you have the blaster, which is another very punishing weapon to learn. So if you want to pick up a less punishing weapon for your next one, I would recommend either the splatter shot or the dualies.
I remember these being fun. Well, one version of these.
Yes.
In the short amount I played the demo. It's gonna kick me out again? Okay. What was that say? No. So any way to know your... Yeah. Is there any way to know...
To know your what?
Is there any way to know your ink level while you're not submerged?
Look at your tank. And right now, see how? Oh, shoot again. Shoot. Keep shooting. See how your tank is showing gray right now? It's showing it like that because if you use your special, it automatically refills your tank to 100%.
Oh.
And that applies to any special in the game. It's not quite as relevant with the crab tank, but some specials where you can still shoot your weapons or throw bombs, it can be relevant for. How much ink you have when you're not swimming is another thing you will start to intuitively kind of have a feel for, especially once you start focusing in on certain weapons. I think also as you start getting used to swimming more frequently, that will help you keep an eye on your tank also.
Whoa. The team is actually doing a really good job.
You can't kill those. Oh! Your friend got sharked? Got reef slidered? I shouldn't say sharked because that's actually a word that has meaning in Splatoon. The Bamboozler is like the Squiffer, only its range is even shorter, and it takes 2 shots to kill someone. They're a very mobile weapon. One of the fun things about those suction bombs is that they can stick to things you can't ink.
Oh, he was still there. Was he hiding in that corner for all the time?
Probably. Oh. Going back to what I said about not using shark incorrectly, what he did was called sharking. He was probably sitting in a tiny little puddle of his ink just waiting for someone to come so he could pop up and kill them.
There's a lot of them.
Yes.
What's the beam thing on me?
It's telling you where someone is. One of your teammates has a thing that marks people.
So what does it do?
It tells you where they are.
The enemy?
Yes, it was pointing to an enemy.
Okay.
And they can't see you.
Okay.
But basically it draws a line from you to wherever the marked enemy is.
Oh. Can I just skip?
Nope. You're almost to level 4. Push A again.
But that closes it. How do I get it back?
Get what back?
The menu thing.
Push L?
Oh.
Left bump. If you stay in that menu thing, it'll eventually drop you out of the thing. Like you can stay in the match menu where you push L, but getting out of the stat screens after a game, if you just stay in there, the game will treat you as unresponsive and kick you out of the
Oh. Why?
the lobby. So that if someone that isn't actually there doesn't get stuck in the lobby.
Yeah, but I had to press a button to keep going.
Yeah.
So I'm not unresponsive.
I can't change the way the game's designed. I'm just telling you what happens if you don't get out of that menu.
So no allowed to read menus already.
There's 2 people behind you.
That was too. There's a roller, but no, that's a sword guy.
Yes. He's got a Splatana.
Splatana.
Yeah.
So they're just camping the high ground, I guess.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they?
Okay. Is that a shark?
No, well, maybe. I feel like I saw him coming up the thing. But, I don't know. Yeah. So with the crab, you might want to use that a little bit further back because it does have a lot more HP than you do, but you're vulnerable if they manage to hit you or if they get behind you.
I thought it was invincible.
No, nope.
Yes, I did.
It would be nice if it was invincible.
I thought there was something about it being invincible.
Wow. It has like 500 HP or something like that, so it has as much health as 5 of you. And it does have armor, and if you roll, you have all of your vulnerable parts are covered, but you can still be killed. Or have the crab thingy exploded. Exploded. It also has, do you remember the other way it can shoot? The crab tank?
Bomb?
Yeah. The bomb is, that's pretty useful too, because you can hit people that are hiding behind things with it. It's kind of like a blaster, only you shoot really, really far.
So am I advancing too fast?
What do you mean? Advancing too fast?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
It means moving forward.
I don't know. You might be. It's really hard to say because I tend to prefer to play anchor, which is a normally the person that kind of hangs back and gives the rest of the team a safe person to jump to.
You can jump to people?
Yeah, I just haven't asked you to look at your map too much because you're trying to figure everything else out too. But you're playing more aggressive weapons. You do want to move forward, but you really want to be aware of where. Oh, your whole team does. Oh, no. Where the enemy team is, because the spawn timers are really fast in this game. So just because you killed someone doesn't mean run into their base all by yourself, because they're gonna respawn and they're probably gonna have friends there too. I think. So like right now you are at a numbers disadvantage.
Yeah, but...
Aw, that person avoided everything.
Oh. Ah! Not knowing the map sucks.
They don't know where you are. Oh, they found you. There's also a person you can talk to that will let you explore all the maps in all the different modes whenever you want. But that seems like a better thing to do off
Might have to do that at some point.
Yeah.
You can get shot while down?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh, well, now you do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Some of the things I don't point out to you is just I think there are things I don't even think to think about, if that makes sense. Also, be careful about standing in front of your chargers, because if you stand in front of them when they shoot, you will block their shot. Well, you'll block anyone's shot if you stand in front of them. So, but it apparently really annoys chargers when people stand in front of them. Be careful.
Ah!
Oops.
I am in trouble.
It's okay.
I'm
Splatoon is
actually trying to catch up to teammates, but they just keep scattering all over the place.
Yeah, that. I think that's the unfortunate problem of you being a new player, so you're just getting put with a bunch of other new players that don't have somebody that might be able to help them a little bit.
Well, this
I think what's happening in a lot of these games is your team is getting staggered. So your team is constantly down 1, 2, 3 people. Oh, you leveled up! Yay! Yeah, kind of like in ARAM in League of Legends when everyone starts trickling. Ooh, you're fresh now. You have a freshness, Henrik.
Yay.
Now you can buy clothes and do salmon run, which was the original goal, right? To do salmon run. I think the best full experience for salmon run is to go back into the square, and I'll tell you where salmon run is, so you can approach the building and stuff. And I guess cross my fingers that whatever the rotation is for salmon run is a noob friendly one. Because a lot of the weapon rotations in the salmon run have been kind of sus, I guess. Like not easy weapons, not an easy grouping of weapons to be successful with, I guess. Which is kind of frustrating.
It's a little weird how sluggish the game feels compared to the lobby.
Yeah, it should be it should be matching you with people that are near you. So that's the way.
Probably
the
not
way
when I chose a different server, though.
No, that's not how it works. But the only thing that choosing US does is controls is your Splatfest. And even in the Splatfest, it still does geological matching, where it tries to match you with the closest people within your elo, effectively. So you should be getting matched with people in Europe right now. It does not matter where you picked for Splatfest.
Oh, that's a shame.
What?
If that's how multiplayer feels all the time.
Okay.
But I thought it was a lot better when we did the demo.
Maybe it's because you're piping it through a thing onto your screen?
No. It's not a delay.
Well, I don't know.
I want movement speed. Give me movement speed.
Try looking at the shoes. Or push right bump. Maybe one of the shoes will have movement speed. The shop changes every day. Also, all of them do. And they're all gonna be like, "Oh, you're so fresh. Let me sell things to you." So there's stealth jump. Well, the flip-flops have ink resistance. I can't remember if... Yeah, the thing I was telling you about that made it so enemy ink didn't slow you down as much and hurt you as much when you step in it.
Okay, well that might be useful.
Yeah, that was the other... not those ones. Not these ones. Not these... Well, I guess you already bought them. This one makes it so when you die, you don't lose your special saver completely. Your special gauge.
You mean these ones?
Yeah, the ones that have ink resistance on them.
Well, I was holding the thing over this one, and you said the flip-flops, and those look like flip-flops.
Yeah, but I also said not that one.
Yeah, you said it after I had bought them.
I said it when you got to this part, and then you went over and clicked yes anyway.
No, that part was just if I wanted to equip it or not, after I did buy it.
Okay.
But it's fine.
I guess the way I perceive things is completely different.
Okay.
But yeah, you can see exactly what they have on them.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused when I was hovering over that one.
By reading the thing.
But it's I have a billion monies. It doesn't matter. I could buy all of them. This is just locker stuff, and the locker is just for decorating and nothing else.
Yes.
Okay.
And memes.
Okay. Decorating and memes, but nothing else.
Yes. Ooh, got a new banner. That's for your splash tag. You know the little things that pop up at the beginning?
Yeah, I want a better banner. Where can I buy
a better what?
A better banner.
What?
Banner!
You can't buy banners. Well, I guess you can buy some of the Grizzco ones. The only other way to get them is from that giant gacha machine in the lobby, and from you can also earn them from the catalog.
Intensify action.
Yes. So, do you want me to explain what intensify action does?
Yes, please.
Okay, so intensify action makes it so that your squid rolls and squid surges, which are the different jumpy things you can do, are better, and they also reduce shot variance when you're jumping and stuff. So like most weapons, there's a couple where it doesn't affect them, but most weapons have a shot variance where if you jump, the paint doesn't shoot as straight anymore. It also reduces the shot variance for blasters, so all blasters kind of have a native amount of just wobble to where they're shooting. Having intensify action reduces that, so that blasters have an easier time landing perfect hits. It's yellow.
No pants?
Nope, you can't buy pants. No pants. Other than you can change your pants, but you can't. There's no pants you can buy. So if you look at the cephalopods real quick, the ones that are grayed out, can you look at those?
What?
So the number above it is the amount you can pay if you had it to upgrade the weapon. So like right now you only have one ability slot on it. You can upgrade it to have two ability slots, and then upgrade it again to have 3. And then there's levels beyond that to make it generate ability slots more quickly to help you farm the abilities to be able to rearrange them later. Oh, there's some swim speed.
Might be good.
It lets you go.
Is there any way to equip an appearance without changing your abilities?
Yes. But it's complicated.
Okay, let's hold off on that then.
Yeah.
This is my ass-kicking outfit.
Yes. Flip-flops, a yellow shirt, and sunglasses. Okay, so you want me to tell you where Grisco is? Or are you gonna go to the lobby?
I'm gonna try a game with this stuff.
Okay.
It could... What?
Oh, you got a new thing for your splash tag. So now you can change your splash tag if you want.
It could just be that the items they gave you for the demo made me a lot faster, which counteracts the sluggishness or something.
Maybe. I don't know.
So... Flash tag?
Yep. So those are the two you have. And then you have badges. So you have one for beating up DJ Octavio. And you can choose which spot to stick it in.
Yeah.
And you have titles. Oh, we only have 2 right now, though. So you can get titles from doing stuff, like doing things. You can get them from that giant gacha machine. You can get them from getting catalog levels.
I wonder if I'm aiming too high.
I don't know. That's something you have to figure out. I will say that for rollers, you tended to look at the ground with that, which meant you weren't able to flick your ink as far as you can. So where you look definitely does have an effect on things.
Everyone left the base.
And sometimes, yep.
So
Don't stay behind too long, though.
So just leave the base?
Some of it, but yeah, ink some of it, but keep moving forward. But you don't want the middle of the area to become a 3 versus 4 situation. But when you eventually die, you'll have more opportunity to paint. But don't go too far forward by yourself, though. Like right now, you're probably alone, which is fine because 2 of them are down. But be very careful when you're this far forward.
They're coming over here.
Yeah. Oh, you shot it. Throw a bomb up there. Oh, never mind.
I tried.
Yeah, I was saying throw a bomb, and then suddenly you had a power stamp in your face.
Hey, someone is sinking the base now.
Yeah.
Ah!
Uh-oh. Be careful.
Oh, that's a big range.
Yes. It can only go in a straight line.
Oh yeah, but
and
the explosion.
Yeah, and they can choose when it explodes.
Is that someone?
Yep. They have a crab. Their crab is done. They're probably crossing over here. Just let them come over and kill them, because you're very slow when you're walking on surfaces like that, because you can't swim.
Well, meanwhile, we have people in their base.
Yeah. If they can get away with it, fine, but it's still something to be very careful about. Like, look behind you. We have people in their base, but they have people in our base, too. I guess push X.
Yeah.
Push X. Push X. Okay, push X again. That's how you look at the map.
Okay.
That's also how you jump, but I'm just telling you to start looking at the map to try to build that habit. So I think you're starting to get more comfortable with, like, what's going on. You've respawned. There you go.
Okay, so it doesn't automatically do the thing when I respawn.
Yeah.
Careful. How? Where was it supposed to go?
Run away!
There was nowhere to run. Did we trade bases?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
They resplatted their own base.
Yeah. Oh, I've never seen that particular remote before. It's a weird one. So what? I guess I'll tell you what popular target means. Popular target doesn't. Well, no. You think you know what it means, but you don't. What popular target means is you spent the most time being looked at by the enemy team. It has nothing to do with how much you've been killed. You could go the whole game without dying and still be the popular target if you were within view of the enemy team more than anyone else.
But I always get popular target.
That means everyone's always looking at you. Oh, I have a cat.
You have a cat.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you where Briscoe is. Look to your left. See that building with the orange on top?
Yes.
And the fish? That's Briscoe.
So I go here.
Yeah.
You see that giant building right in front of you?
It took me a while to find Briscoe, man. It's Mr. Grizz.
You can voice Mr. Grizz.
Do you want me to read Mr. Grizz?
Yes.
Okay. Hey kid, you look like you've got potential. I think you could help shape the future of the Splatlands. I'm Mr. Grizz, and I have a very girly voice. Yes, Grizco is my company. That's my name on the door and everything else, but I'm here to show you how Grizco is different. See, from the top level, that's me, to fresh. Young talent like you, we're committed to making the world a better place. So allow me to officially welcome you to the crew. It's good, honest work with an honest paycheck. I just know you'll fit right in. Now that you're on board, let's make sure your training is up to date. Shall we get started now? That's what I like to see. You're a go-getter, just like a young me. Now then, I'll just check your records. Everything is in order and the helicopter is ready. Are you ready to hop in? Time is money and money is helicopter, so let's go.
Oh, okay.
Totally not a shady business. It's a good, honest work. Promise. Welcome to the tutorial. Lesson 1, On-the-Job Basics. Alright, rookie, listen up. Vicious, unfeeling salmonage will approach from the water. Your job is to spot them with ink to make them drop their power eggs. As a Grisco Industries employee, you're contractually obligated to collect as many power eggs as possible.
I didn't sign anything. I changed my weapon again.
Yeah, you don't get to choose your weapon in this mode. Let's begin. Find those salmonids.
There's a way to find them?
Yeah, look around. There's one.
I found one.
You just got some power eggs for spotting that salmonid. I'm counting on you to collect as many of those as you can. So the salmonids will always come up from the water. And this is one of the spawning locations that they will come from. And a bunch of little buddies just got splatted.
And they shouldn't touch me?
Not too bad, kid. Yeah, they will hit you with spoons and you will die if you let them.
Okay.
You have middle management written all over you.
Oh no!
Yeah, the salmonids will mercilessly pummel you with
I don't-
eating utensils if you don't splat them.
I don't want to be middle management.
Uh-oh. The most important part of your job is to harvest golden eggs. Only boss salmonids have those. So did you hear that sound?
Yes.
Alright, a cue. A boss salmonid just appeared. Go hunt it down. That sound means a boss salmonid spawned. And you should be able to tell roughly where it's coming from, I think, when you're playing with headphones. It's definitely... Oh, there he is. And they don't normally stay still like this one is. It's just, you know, tutorial-y. Yes, the boss salmonid dropped its perfect golden eggs. Touch one to pick it up. Crisco is a results-based organization. If you don't hit the golden egg quota each round, you're finished. And you can pick them up whether you're swimming or walking, you just have to touch them.
So I don't have a magical egg magnet for these ones.
Nope. The quota is 3. Okay, grab one of those eggs. You can only hold one at a time. All golden eggs should be taken straight to the egg basket.
What about regular eggs?
Those just hold. That's 1 egg down. Your quota is 3, so you need to get 2 more. Just head back and grab the other 2. Uh-huh! Uh-oh. That filthy salmonid is stealing golden eggs! Look like they came flying out of the ocean.
But they can hold 2.
Yes, they can hold all of the eggs. That slimy thief just stole my eggs! Next time what happens, splat it before it gets back to the water. Grrr! Go find some more golden eggs! Oh, someone's calling you. Ah, it sounds like your coworkers is calling you. Go see what they want.
That's coworkers?
Yes, another sweet little egg.
Oh,
Communication with your coworkers is important. Oh, one's calling for help now. Looks like another of your coworkers down. Spray him with ink to revive him.
Oh.
So where it says help?
Yeah, but an egg.
Yes.
Should I not prioritize returning eggs first?
You can play it however you want now. It doesn't matter. Always help your coworkers when they're in need. If your entire crew gets taken out, you're finished. Press up to rally your coworkers or ask them for help. So when you die, the Booyah will be replaced with help, I think. You've collected 2 golden eggs, just 1 more. You're always on the clock, so you have to hit your quota before time runs out. So whether you prioritize helping your teammates or getting golden eggs is highly dependent on the situation.
So does the round end when you get enough golden eggs?
Nope. You still have to survive.
So you have to revive everyone before the round ends?
Hopefully not everyone will be dead?
No, but I mean, no one can be down when... Wait,
No. As long as 1 squid is still alive when the round ends, you're fine.
So
if
how
everyone dies, it's game over. And if you don't meet the quota before the clock runs out, it's game over. That's it.
But does the round end when you meet the quota?
No. There's a timer.
So it's only the timer, nothing else?
Only the timer for what?
The round?
Yes.
Okay.
There is a timer. He hasn't given you a timer yet. He's probably about to give you one, though.
I'm just trying to figure out how the thing works.
Well, he's explaining it to you step by step, so keep going.
Yeah, I know. Sorry for asking questions. Stop.
I'm not being mad or anything. I'm just... Now you have a timer. You have 97 seconds. Now it's more like a normal wave, so they'll move. Oh, they're getting you. You can climb this wall. If you're a long walk from the egg basket, carrying golden eggs all the way can eat up time. Instead, press A to use some ink to throw your golden egg. Convenient, right? So it uses a ton of ink when you throw eggs. You'll be low on ink afterwards, so think carefully about when and where you use it. Now get a golden egg into that basket already. Don't forget you can throw them with A. So you have to press and hold egg to throw it. And it's kind of like a bomb, except you're not using your bomb button for it. Oh, careful. Got smacked. 3 golden eggs. You've met your quota. Good work. How'd you stay alive until the end of your shift? Or if you want a bonus, you can collect even more golden eggs and surpass your quota. Boss fun. Another kind of cool thing that throwing the eggs does that never gets pointed out by Grisco is it does a little bit of damage. Oh, let me read this for you. Oh, and I've also arranged for 2 uses of your special ability while you work. Try not to waste them. So now he's giving you a special.
So those are limited in this mode?
Yes, you only have 2. Either stay alive until the end of your shift, or if you want a bonus, you can collect even more eggs and surpass your quota. So the throwing of the eggs does a little bit of damage around you, and it does enough to like save your coworkers if they're next to you when you throw the egg, and it can also kill the little tiny ones with spoons, which I can't remember what they're called. They're tiny and they have spoons. Okay, let's call that enough training for now. Time to get back to the chopper. You did it! You finished 1 of 2 tutorials.
Yes, that's why they call it tutorial.
Sure!
Oh, I can't reach
Welcome
the button.
back! I've got a fuzzy feeling you're going to be a great addition to Team Grisco, but first... there's another round of training I'd like you to do. It's just a silly requirement after. I won't bore you with the details. We just don't want you to get hurt. So we're going to teach you how to deal with all the many types of boss salmonids, including the new ones they've been fighting in the Splatlands. But honestly, if you just read the manual, you'll see, oh, sounds like the next helicopter's about to head out. He's gonna just throw you. Well, sink or swim, I always say. He's just gonna throw you into the thing. I think there's still not gonna be any real players with you. Probably. Let's get you down to the site and finish your training. Ready to go? Is he gonna force you to go? Okay, he's not. Fantastic! Into the helicopter and off you go. Did you have any other questions before the loading screen's done?
No, I'll let the tutorial answer them, I guess.
I think that'll be a little bit easier. Then you can ask the questions it doesn't answer after you're done with it. Lesson 2, the knot basics. Oh no. There are lots of different kinds of boss salmonid out there, 11 kinds to be exact. I can learn a boss salmonid if you want, just tell me which ones you'd like to practice on.
How should I know?
Well, let's... Okay, do that one then. The Steelhead. Steelhead!
That's kind of mean to be like, hey, there's a billion options, and pick one.
Yes. And you can skip this one if you want me to just tell you how to beat them, but I don't know. You do what you prefer to do. This overgrown appetizer has armor all over its giant, slimy body. It also loves giant, smelly bombs. Shoot the bomb on its head as it expands to pop it early and cook the steelhead in its own juices.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's he gonna come from? Oh, there he is. So he won't try to do anything until you get close enough. So that's the thing you want to shoot?
Oh, that's the thing I want to shoot.
Yeah, well, it's on his head, though. So, but wait until he puts it out. And then there you go. Did you hear the kind of weird sprinkly noise it was making when you were shooting it before he had the balloon?
Sure.
That means that you're shooting something that's invulnerable.
What?
That sound effect means you're shooting something and not doing damage.
No, I was wanting it taking over my controls and moving me back here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So now he can learn how to know. So do you want to just do all of these, or do you want me to tell you what they do in the normal game? It's up to you. Fly fish.
You're the expert here. You tell me.
I don't know. Fly fish. I mean, I can do what Grisco is doing, but I guess he has fun descriptions. This glorified mosquito flies through the air in an ink-powered aircraft launching missile barrages. This is the community's least favorite boss right now because he's kind of buggy. Toss a bomb into both of its missile launchers to take it down from the inside out. Where's this one? Oh, there they are. The game also won't give you arrows like this when you're playing a proper one.
It closed them. That's cheating.
Yep, that's part of what makes them annoying.
Oh, that's okay.
The baskets are a little bit buggy. It usually helps to try to throw it to kind of...
Camera! What?
We don't have enough ink.
Splash.
Well, you got one. If you're spotted by a salmon or fall in the water, you'll wind up in a life ring. That's bad, in case you couldn't guess. Wow, stickers. To get out of the life ring, one of your coworkers has to revive you with their ink. I'll revive you this time, but it's coming out of your paycheck.
Wow.
Toss a bomb into the missile launchers. Oh, you got it. You did it.
I guess that's also a lot harder alone.
When there's only one of you. Yeah, because it's targeting only you.
Yeah.
It is possible to get both of the baskets by yourself, but you can't be shooting. And you have to swim
with one bomb?
No.
Okay.
But you still need 2 bombs. The thing is that if you don't start with a full tank, you won't have enough time to throw both bombs before it closes its things back up.
So I should leave now?
If you want to.
Well, you tell me.
I mean, if you leave now, you can always come back to practice on the different kinds of bosses, and you can do an actual salmon run with 3 other people, and I can tell you what you need to do to fight the bosses. I think the quota is probably only like 4 or 5 eggs starting out, so you trying to learn how to do it probably isn't gonna hurt anyone. Congrats, kid, and welcome to the Grisco family. Trust me when I say this job is a dream come true, as long as your dream is risking life and limb to collect golden eggs for your boss. But you won't be doing it alone. From here on out, you'll be teaming up with coworkers, which means more lives and a lot more limbs to risk. Oh, one last thing. When you're out there, remember that every wave is going to be different, just like the sea, and there's no training for the sea. Oh, there's another thing he didn't cover that I will try to explain to you when you get into a game. Do you want me to join you for this, or do you want to do one with just 3 randoms?
I think it's best if you watch, at least in the beginning.
Okay.
Since it might be hard for you to play and explain things at the same time.
Yeah, and in this mode, my rank won't affect who joins you. I believe that it puts you at the lowest person's rank. Every single wave brings something new. And you have to change with it. We all will if we want to succeed. That's the most important thing of all. It kind of is, at least in this. Sorry, my mind started wandering a bit there. But my point still stands. He has a point. The next time you're out there, it'll be the real deal, and you never know what the sea will throw at you.
So do the previous games just explain his appearance?
Nope.
Okay.
Good luck. That's probably super intentional. It just adds to the shadiness that is Grisco. Remember that shady ad I showed you? Whenever you want to take a shift, just let me know. There's always plenty of work to go around. So now if you want to start a shift, you just have to talk to the radio again.
The radio?
Yeah, the bear with the antenna sticking out of it.
Oh, I didn't... Okay.
It's also going to rotate what weapon you have every round, and there is 3 rounds in one shift, assuming you survive.
Oh. Is it always the same map?
Nope. It is... Okay, well, it is... You know how the levels rotate for the other modes? They also rotate the map and the weapons you get, but it's on a longer rotation. I think it's like 4 hours instead of for 2 or something like that.
Oh, that overlay was really bugging me.
Yeah, that overlay was telling you how high the water was going to be for this round. So be careful.
Ah.
Oh no, the squiffer's not squiffing. You can do it! Be careful. Oh no, the squiffer! He doesn't know how to shoot. And, oh, he did it. Oh, that was funny. So, something else to keep in mind is sometimes you want to try to protect your teammates rather than trying to kill the boss. I don't think they know that there's a boss over there. So you know how to fight this one.
How's it shooting me?
Yeah, but it only shot you that time. Oops. Oh no, you got hammered! Or frying pan?
What?
What? What?
I don't know what that means.
They hit you with a frying pan and you died. That's what they're hitting you with when they slap you.
Yeah, but what does that change?
It means you died. It doesn't change anything.
Oh. I thought it was a special thing. Ah,
no!
Go away! Ah! Where did the
you got
ink
spooned!
Where did the ink come from?
The small fry. Come to Papa, little eggs. Adequate job so far. Bring me more! More eggs. Okay, so this is another normal tide. I wonder if it'll give you different tides since this is your first one. Oop, here's a steel eel. Ah. So you kill the steel eel by hitting the guy at the very back. And be careful because he's following that person.
Ah! I feel like I'm even slower than...
Yeah, that's a dynamo roller. It's the slowest roller in the game.
Oh,
But the nice thing about the rollers in this mode is if you stand in a place rolling but you don't move other than like maybe to turn, it still does damage. So you can kind of stand in place and kill a whole horde if there's a whole horde there. Ah, this one's a big shot.
Oh.
They killed him though. So, a big shot is this really big strongman salmonid that comes and puts balls in this thingy majigger here, and it shoots them. So when they land, they put waves.
Oh, that was
that
a weird
you.
delay thing. That's scary.
Uh-oh. Where's the bosses? Oh, there's one.
There's one?
Is anyone gonna go to the back? Okay, someone got it. So that thingy that I was telling you about, that the big shots can put things in that shoot. If you can put eggs in those too, and it'll shoot them towards the basket.
I don't know what a big shot is.
Yeah, it's because they killed it before you could see it. But that thing that they threw on shore, you can put eggs in it, and it'll shoot them over to the basket. Oh, low tide. Look back to the front. The basket's out there. Go that way. Go that way. It's a low tide.
Look back to the front.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know. Okay, so this one, you have to hit the guy on top of the little flying saucer. And there he goes. Okay. Oh, careful. And you don't have to throw the eggs. It uses a lot of ink if you do it unnecessarily.
Go hit
The back. The back.
Ah!
He's yeah, just run. He's chasing you. So there's a uh-oh. Find either survive or You made it to the third wave though, that's pretty good. Yeah. You got 25 eggs. You're learning on the job. I guess to help us orient, I'll say the front is looking out over the ocean, and the back is where the basket is, because nothing spawns behind the basket area in that kind of curvy space. Does that help? Maybe? for communication purposes?
Sure.
Okay. But that way I don't say
Go to the
back
front
to
of the
the
back.
front. Yeah. So those really big salmonids with the frying pans that aren't faucet, those are called cohocks. I'll probably just call them big salmonids and try to only really refer to anything else by the name of the boss. Unless I can't remember the name of the boss, and I'll just describe it to you. I killed it. That one just dies from shooting it. You have to shoot all of the little pots out from underneath it, and then it dies. There's another one. Go kill it. Go. No, it's not dead. No one's killed it. Go kill it. It's not aiming at you right now. Oh, they killed it already. Those things, those tall, towery thingies that shoot the creepy little ray of ink, those are incredibly dangerous to let stay alive. Like, those are one of the boss salmonids you really need to make sure can't be terrible. Okay, see this thing? Ink it and climb up it. Quickly. Ink the stick and climb up it.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah. and then shoot them.
I can't just shoot them from the ground?
I don't think the weapon you have can reach them. Some people can just shoot them from the ground, and if you shoot them before they land, the stick thing gets destroyed. You got 12 eggs. That's pretty good.
Oh no.
Octobras. So Octobras is a good weapon for protecting your teammates with. It's also really good for killing those tall stingray thingies. The big tall pile of pots. Yeah, paintbrushes make my hand hurt.
Huh?
Oops, you threw it into the wall. And you can tell if you're holding an egg because it'll be on your back.
Yes, I did notice that.
Okay.
How am I even supposed to?
Just run up to him and hit him. He's targeting someone else. They don't change targets. When the salmonids that target people pick a target, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, you're fine. When the salmonids that pick targets pick one, they don't change targets until they start their next attack. So since that guy was not shooting at you, you could have just ran up to him and hit him with your brush until he was dead.
I thought I had to hit the head part.
No. That one you can hit any part of him. If you're...
What?
There, you did it. Some weapons are better at killing those than others. Like if you had a blaster, you could shoot it into the middle of the thing and it would take out a whole bunch of pots at once.
But I don't have a blaster.
Yeah, there isn't a blaster in this rotation. You'd have to just go up to it and hit it.
So the weapon's based on what other people pick?
No. So
it's just random up instead?
Wait. Was that high tide or that? Okay, it's a special one. No, so each rotation, which is a level.
What is this?
That will be available for certain. It's a geyser. Go hit another one. You're looking for goldies. I don't know how to tell which one the goldie is hidden in. I rely on other people for that.
How do I hit it?
Go to another one. Oh. Yeah. So you're hitting the thingies and trying to find the goldie who just ran off. So you're not hitting the geyser anymore. Although it's probably helping them that you are because you're killing your kids. You want to... Where did he go? Oh, he's already hiding. I hate this special wave, personally. So when somebody finds him and says, over here, and you hear that weird squeaky, giggly noise, there he is. Where is he? Where is he? They're not telling you where he is. So you want to hit him as much as possible to make him drop eggs.
I don't even know.
He's over there. He's gone.
Over there. Okay.
He's gone. I can't tell you where he is, and you couldn't get to him before he disappeared anyway. But there are some eggs to pick up, so... Okay. This one is kind of a complicated one to describe. But you made it through the end of all 3 waves this time.
The music got really annoying.
Okay. You did it. So so each rotation, there's 1 stage and there are 4 weapons. And those are the 4 weapons you're given, and you're given one at random. So each new wave on a level you switch weapons, and you will never get the same weapon twice. Oh. So this rotation.
The reason why I asked. Go ahead.
So this rotation has a Dynamo Roller, an Octo Brush, End Parry Splat, whatever those things are called, splat, dualies, and Squiffer. So those are the 4 weapons you will have whenever you play until the map changes. And then when the map changes, a different set of weapons will be provided, and those will be the weapons you get.
The reason why I asked is because each game so far has started me out with my main weapon.
Ah, that's just coincidence.
Okay, but that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because it seemed to me, based on that it started you out with your weapon and then gave you someone else's weapon or something.
Yeah. It's like when you flip a coin twice and you get heads both times. I guess.
Well, that's more than 2 weapons, though.
Yeah.
So it's quite a coincidence.
Yeah.
But not only was my weapon in the rotation, I got it as the first weapon each game.
This weapon is not actually the same weapon as you have for Turf War. It's a different... They have slightly different properties. These are end parry dualies, which are not... They're... I don't know the difference between most of the different dualies because I don't play dualies. But the different dualies have different dodge capabilities and different shots to kill and different ranges and different kits. I think the end parry dualies have a lower range than the ones you bought to use in Turf War.
Oh no.
Okay, low tide. I'm having trouble paying attention to the tides. I'm trying to watch that for you, but it's hard. So this one, you have to hit that thing that just shot back to it, or just kill it. That works too. But the thing it shoots, if you don't hit it, turns into that horrible rain cloud.
Do they only come from up front?
They can come from a couple of... Yeah, there's one coming from there. But yeah, they will never come from behind the basket relative to where you're looking right now.
Okay.
They've always come from somewhere in, I guess, like 380 degrees up here. That one's kind of turned in an irritating way. Wow. It's kind of relaxing watching the game with so little happening.
Well, sorry, I just started.
I said relaxing! It's relaxing!
I don't have bombs? I don't think I have bombs.
You do have bombs.
Oh.
Maybe you didn't have enough ink to throw it.
What? I feel like I did.
I mean, you might have had ink, but you might not have had enough. It's easier to run out of ink in this mode than... Oh, high tide! Do not leave this area. Stay here! Stay here! Stay here! Stay here! Oh. Oh, someone killed me. Oh, you did it! Good job. Oh, careful. So be very careful because your teammates probably don't know that they need to protect you.
They need to protect me?
Yes, because there's not really a lot you can do if all of those salmonids get to you. You'll just get swarmed and they'll kill you. Even if you try to tap shot to save yourself. Okay, Okay, it's not following. It's not going to come towards you. It's following someone else, so you can. Okay, I guess it is coming towards you now. Oh, they climbed up. So if one of those targets you, try to move in a way that doesn't make the front cover the back for your teammates.
Do I get less point if I'm not the one putting in the golden eggs? Or is it just a team thing?
What do you mean by points?
Is there any
like
benefit for me risking my life right now to get the golden eggs?
There's not really much benefit, no.
Okay.
I don't really know how the game decides to dole out rank points. However, as you start getting into harder and harder salmon runs, risking your life to get an egg, like being too greedy, could end the game for your whole team, basically. Like, because if one person dies, you'll just get swarmed, especially in a high tide situation like this. No, this is normal. But yeah, I could tell it was high tide because that overlay was showing the water coming up to the very top of the building. That's a big shot.
Okay.
Now there's one that hasn't died. The big shot is kind of a trap because that machine he uses to shoot the balls, you can also shoot eggs with. But like sometimes people will just hyper focus on shooting them with the shooter thing, but they don't land in the basket when you do that. Somebody needs to be there to put the eggs into the basket. Is this person trying to shoot the... Shoot the thing.
Oh wait, I have.
Have a thing. You could have easily killed that without using your special though. Ah, okay, right, he's on your team. I'm scared of reef sliders.
The stupid edge!
You did it! You survived! I kind of like, so in the previous game it was always just orange ink on your team. I like that they changed the color of ink you get now. It's going on your performance eval.
Uh-oh.
You got a raise! Oh, modes have updated.
Okay. Okay. Does that happen a lot?
It happens every, I think, 2 hours? Except for Salmon Run.
That's kind of annoying. It just kicks you out of everything.
Yeah, it's probably some weird limitation of how they coded it. You don't have to read it, though. You can keep doing stuff. Which, don't talk to him yet. Talk to the... Back up a little bit. Talk to this window next to him. To the right. Yeah. Ooh, you got a hat with 3 thingies on it. Let's see. So the scales for this you get from beating a what is it called? A Kohozuna? It's a really, really, really big salmonid.
I'm guessing I'm not high enough rank to do that.
Oh no, you are. See this orange guy on the right above the little picture with the balls? That's showing how close you are to having one spawn.
Okay.
And one spawns if that is filled up orange and you get to the end of a level with a higher enough danger rating. I don't know how to quantify what the danger rating is to you, but usually if you have a filled up orange thing over there, you'll get one. And that one, even if you don't beat him, he'll give you some scales, which you can use towards buying those things that require scales. Excuse me. I checked, and the Salmon Run rotation will not end during the time that you were streaming, so... You get to at least have the same level.
Oh, I should have fixed the sound.
Oh, is it desyncing?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't notice. I'm sorry. Oh, so one of those you have to break their front and then go behind them to kill them. It looks like the paintbrush is not hitting him in the back. If you hit him on the side or the front after you've broken them, you're not going to kill them. That's why the paintbrush was hitting it and nothing was happening. Uh-oh.
Where is it?
It's probably spawning in the middle. And it's also probably dead by now. Okay, somebody that picked up an egg is not putting it in its place. You should have 6 eggs, and for some reason you only have 5.
Ah!
Oh, you might have to throw that to get it. He says more.
Ah! I don't like this one.
You don't like the aqua brush, huh?
Not for this
You can
mode.
also run with. You can also run with it in paint. Just
Yeah,
like
but
the roller.
it's like a tiny little strip.
Yeah, the point isn't to ink; it's to be very fast.
But is it worth it for fighting?
Yes. Or for maybe not fighting, but for getting to where
No,
you need
it's
to be,
not.
or running
It's
away,
definitely not. Ah!
or saving your friends.
Oh,
Of course, you can only do it when you have ink.
yes. It is not worth
It's-
running with it. I just bumped into it and stopped. And,
Well, I don't mean bump into it. It's good for moving. You run a lot faster with it.
well, I said for fighting. Oh, that's not the button.
Well, I guess I just see fighting as how you approach things, not necessarily just shooting.
Okay, I meant fighting enemies, hitting enemies.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing that hitting people with the rolling form of the brush is for playing bumper brush. Which is a thing people do in lobbies sometimes, is everyone gets a brush and then they play bumper brush. You can only kill people by bumping into them. So you can make those the flying saucers drop down early if you like stick your toe under their little shield, but only your toe, because if you go any further they'll probably smush you.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous. You have to be careful. Or doing what you did, throwing a bomb up there, or just having the high ground so you can reach it. Okay, who is the steel eel following? Don't know who it was following, but they brought it straight to you, which is bad. They should not do that. It's not nice.
Is that another one?
Yep. Where's that one gonna go? Okay, he's following Davy Jones, so be careful. Also, you can help your friends by dropping bombs. If you don't want to stop and actually shoot them, you could just drop a bomb on them and it'll free them.
What is he complaining about?
What?
He kept spamming this way right next to me. I don't know.
He was probably wondering why you looked right at him and didn't help him out of his life ring.
What? He was alive!
Oh, I guess it wasn't the guy you were doing. He probably wants you to get the high ground or something. I don't know. Usually when people say this way, it's to tell you where something is, so he's being a jerk, I guess. Or maybe he's mad that he led a steel eel towards you and you didn't kill it, even though there was a steel eel between you and the thing you had to shoot, because he's dumb. I couldn't tell you, but you won. It sounds like you're going to get... Yeah, you're gonna get the thing? No? Okay. It sounded like you might get the thing. Sometimes the end song is funny sounding. You survived. You did a winning.
One winning.
One winning.
I did the most things.
Oh, you're a part-timer now. Push and hold the... Yeah, that's why I was telling you to push the cancel button so that you can do it without potentially being pulled into a game. You just got put into a game.
Yeah.
I thought you were still trying to fix the delay.
No, it's just restarting the capture input.
Okay. Oh, you're starting to get multiple, maybe. No,
what?
Just one.
To get what?
You're getting close to a point where the game might start spawning more than one boss at a time. Or just spawning them closer to each other in succession. So that one you kill by throwing a bomb at it, just as it jumps up. That one that just jumped out of the ground. Ooh.
I don't know if I can... What?
What?
Someone throw an egg at it?
I don't know. Maybe? Maybe they don't realize that that only works on Kohunzilla? Because when the big one spawns, the giant one that gives you scales, you get a special item that when you throw the eggs at him, he takes damage, and you want to throw the eggs at him, but you don't want to do that any other time in the game.
Maybe they thought that was the big one?
Maybe. Don't worry, you will know it when the big one spawns. It's always at the end.
Ah.
Oh, just in time.
In time?
Yeah, you shot him just before he threw the thing.
Ah!
Oh, you went dead. Yeah.
It was so covered with ink, I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
I was focusing on the other thing.
That's one of the reasons why other weapons need to protect chargers, because even if you had known he was there, the fact that he had you backed into that wall, he probably still would have killed you.
Ah! There are too many enemies here.
Yep, you can help your friend and maybe they'll help you.
He's fleeing from me.
He was... I'll talk to you about it when we're not on stream.
Okay.
He was not fleeing from you.
Well, he was...
No, this isn't worth having a conversation about right now.
Okay. In the beginning, I was moving away because there was stuff right next to me. What? Oh. Can I do this?
Yeah, climb up the thing. You will be able to hit them. Or don't climb up the thing. But you can reach them from the top. Rio says, "Huh, fish army." Yeah, he's doing salmon run. He doesn't know the chaos that is ahead of him.
Ah.
Or maybe he does. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, you guys made the corner. Now you just have to keep getting eggs and not die. Rio says it's Pearl Harbor all over again.
I'm pretty sure this is exactly how it happened.
Let's see. It sounded like you would... Yeah, you're getting one this time.
Oh, do I get a new weapon?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
You also get another special use. The specials from the previous thing don't carry over, so it's good to try to use your specials if things are getting out of control. So you still want to kill bosses so they don't get out of control, because the eggs do bonus damage if you throw them at them. It's the Kohunzilla, Rio? Oops. It's a really big salmonid. He's here to smush everyone.
So do I shoot him?
Yes, shoot him. If you see eggs, throw the eggs at him.
Ah!
And if you can throw a bomb to your friend, do it.
Yeah.
Oh, the small fry guy. Just a reminder, the small fries are not baby salmonids, they're just tiny. The salmonids change size and stuff based on their surroundings.
Shoot me!
Drop a bomb! They probably don't really realize they can drop a bomb. Where are they? Where'd they go? Oh, booyah, booyah! Booyah! You really should have thrown that on you guys, but you didn't. You still get credit for fighting him, so you got 5 things. And you will never be punished for losing against the Kohuzuna. It's just a bonus wave. You still made your quota, so you're fine. It's really... I would assume 99% of this game is shoot the other guy. Well, this is a side game, Rio. It's a PvE game. So you have a team of people, and the salmonids are just computer thingies. And 99% of the game isn't even shoot the other guy. No, this isn't the story thing. Although it's important to have talked to Drizco and stuff to understand some of the context of the story. Like, if you don't know who Drizco is, some things will be confusing later on in the story when we get back to it. But most of the actual gameplay, even the PvP, isn't really shoot the other guy. It's more shoot the other guy to fulfill your objective. Because you also need to control the troop. This is not a side quest, this is a completely different game mode. It's PvE. So you have the 3 people playing with Henrik are other players, and the salmonids are mobs. They're just controlled by the game. Rio says he's on the same page now. Oh, yeah, I think I think you've seen all the different salmonids now.
Really?
Yeah. Has Henrik got a favorite weapon yet? Do you have a favorite weapon yet, Henrik?
Out of the 2 weapons you have tried? No.
No. You've
What?
tried 3 weapons.
Ah, they didn't get the eggs.
It's okay if they don't get the eggs.
It's not okay.
Obsessing over getting the eggs will end runs later on.
Get the eggs.
Get the eggs. Oh, it's low tide. Go down to the basketball. I keep forgetting to pay attention to the overlay. Henrik is obsessed with eggs. Yeah, kind of like Drizco. Must get eggs.
Ah!
That is why you need someone to protect you.
Please don't bring it down here. Okay.
Hey, they're learning!
They are learning. Oh, that's
Annoying?
yeah. I don't want to stay on this side.
Yeah, and it's not worth it for you to try to kill them because it's inefficient.
Ah!
Oh no, you might be dead.
I'm probably
Run.
dead.
Oh.
I thought they were done spreading the thing. I guess they still spread it after they die.
No, there might have been one left.
Oh. But I saw the golden eggs. Hmm.
Yeah, the all of the salmonids put ink down when they attack and stuff.
I guess they just
So
splattered the ground under.
Yeah,
Oh, you lose stuff?
You got unlucky. Yeah, you did it. So if you make it to the third round and you broke and you did more than your quota the previous 2 rounds, you won't lose rank. But if you lose in the first or second round, you will lose a rank.
Oh. I didn't know that.
It's usually not enough to hurt you. But like if you somehow manage to lose almost immediately, that will hurt a lot. But I don't expect that to happen to you until you get at least into professional. Yes, I did say professional, not professional. That was I did not stutter. It's no kind of thing. Have you gotten used to the overlays telling you what the tide is going to do?
I just look at the map.
Oh no, Rio. Rio says, no worries, me and the missus muddle our words all the time. I'm not muddling the words, it's literally called professional. Professional. It's basically a really bad pun. So in Splatoon, saying something is fresh is like saying it's cool or radical, to use an even more outdated word. So when you're a professional, you're a professional. You're a pro and you're fresh. 90, yeah. If you do get the game, Rio, you'll notice that it has a very 90s aesthetic in the clothing options and stuff, and also kind of 90s street punk look to it, like there's graffiti and stickers all over the place.
Am I not kidding?
And each game, it progresses a little bit, like the fashion changes and the kind of music changes, and that's like in-universe changes happening, which is kind of cool. Radical. Rio says radical. Is radical more 80s lingo or 90s lingo? Oh, it's another low tide. It's better to get to low tide than it is to ink. Where you are.
Does shooting the armor do anything?
It stops it from moving if it is still moving.
I mean damage-wise?
No. It will only take damage that hurts it if you hit it from the back. Ria says probably 80s and died out in the early 90s. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Ninja Turtles started in the 80s, the cartoon. Boing. Radical.
Oh, that's...
Oh, it bounced out. That's one of the reasons why people hate the fly fish, because its baskets have been kind of broken. Oh, you're in a really bad position. Use your special. Push R and then throw bombs, basically. Yeah.
What?
Don't throw them in the water. Just throw like you're throwing bombs. Aw. I think you were able to free some people or at least kill some fish. and 90s kids would have watched their reruns and picked it up. Like the Ninja Turtles. Look, you made it! Yeah, if it starts to look like, yeah, Henrik got it. That is what the mall does. It does the eating. If it looks like your whole team is getting overwhelmed, that is when you should use your special.
Can I have 2 of them?
Yeah, you have 2 of them. So you have 1 more left. And it's another one of those things where you just have to kind of learn when to use it, because as you get into harder salmon runs, you're gonna want to try to save it as much as possible for like the last wave. But there are times when you should use it, even if it is the first wave, because sometimes if you don't, your whole team is gonna die, and you don't want to die in the first wave. You have to jump over that to not be hit by it. Experience is a harsh teacher, says Rio. It is a harsh teacher. So you have to jump over those. They're coming.
What?
So a big shot is making those happen.
What?
And one just landed. See that ball? You can't do anything about it. You have to kill the big shot if you want it to stop. It looks like the big shot is on the other side of the curve.
So you just don't do anything?
You have no. It damages you. You have to kill the guy that's shooting the little balls.
Oh. But that is doing something about it.
Yeah, but you can't like break the balls, is what I'm saying.
What?
Throw them. Okay, you got someone. That was really close. Good job. You managed to save someone with your bomb. So even though you died, he was saved. So you
that was what I was trying to do.
Yeah, good job. You single-handedly saved your run. You did it. You got a raise.
Get another hat eventually.
Yes. Yes. The hats come with different chunks on them, which are those extra abilities. I'm still not going to try to explain abilities to you just yet and changing them, because it's...
Are they specific to this game mode?
No. You don't even use ability. Like, you can't change your gear in this mode, but that's one of the reasons I'm not going to try to explain it to you right now, because you're playing Salmon Run, and abilities have no bearing on Salmon Run at all. But it's nice that they give you ways of getting ability chunks, because it's kind of grindy. Oh, they got it. You're starting to get teammates that kind of know how to do stuff. Oh, there it is. Who is it go? I think it's coming for you. So just keep running away, and they'll hopefully kill it.
That took a while.
Yeah, it did. No, you're still just in part-time mode, so.
If I throw a bomb up there.
Yeah, I don't know if the bomb will reach. It seems really hard to get a bomb to land up there. Oh, you're starting to get them more frequently though.
I what?
You're starting to get bosses more frequently. They're starting to spawn more often. Your team doesn't know how to kill balls yet. That's how you kill them. You just did it.
I did it?
Yeah, you threw a bomb and he ate it and died.
That's the only way?
I mean, you can kill them by shooting them, but that's not efficient. It takes a long time to kill them by shooting them. And the easiest way to... Oh, it's high tide, so be careful. The water's going to come all the way up. I would paint a wall and get as high up as possible.
A wall?
If I were you. Okay, the sun's not going. Yeah, usually when there's a high tide, you don't want to get separated from the rest of your team. And if it ends up being a special wave, which is when it gets dark, you also probably don't want to be on the lowest level. Because you don't know what's gonna... if you're gonna have a horrible wave or not. There are some horrible waves. You haven't gotten any other special waves, so you haven't had to experience it. You haven't experienced things like glowflies and thrillers yet. Which is a good thing, honestly. Somebody's gonna need to stick their toe under that flying saucer. Well, there'd be enough eggs.
Could you... Hello?
Nope.
We lost?
Yep. You ran out of time without hitting the quota.
I don't think they knew how to deal with that thing, and I couldn't really do it.
Yeah, you didn't have a good way to help with that.
I don't think the sniper person should be the one in front doing that.
No, no, no. Optimally, the sniper should be in the highest position he can be in and still hit things.
Oh, it does damage on the way. If I do this... Huh.
It doesn't do damage on the way, it does damage on your feet. Remember how I was telling you throwing the egg does damage around you?
Yeah, but I thought the egg was the thing doing the damage.
No, it's that little... I guess it's like it puts a little puddle of ink around you and that does damage. It's enough damage to free your friends, and it's also enough damage to kill small fries. If you happen to have a swarm of rabid small fries nibbling on your ankles anyway. Okay, this is low tide.
Yes.
Yes. You wouldn't believe how frequently people don't realize it's low tide and they're not out here by the time the wave starts. Which is not great. It's not good when it happens. Well, you got one in the far basket. Good job. Yeah. Huh, maybe it did go in? It looked like it missed, but it died, so maybe it didn't?
Pick up the egg.
So
That's a very
yeah,
annoying.
It's annoying, but if you stick yourself underneath the flying saucer and it falls down, it'll crush the steelhead and kill it.
No, but yeah, but oh, okay.
Oh. No.
I didn't know it would kill
But
it.
yeah, it can kill it.
Because I didn't want to
It's
get
kind of
close.
hard to. It is hard to approach it because it's constantly dropping more.
Wow.
And yeah.
Can I find a different team?
Do you want me to join you?
I think it's better I try this. Because you can just
Okay.
destroy waves, I think.
Well, what if I didn't do that? What if I played like
So what's
a
the fun in
noob?
that? No, don't do that.
Play like a noob. You might get put with the same people again.
That's what happens.
Like, go stand on the little tiny ones.
This tiny one?
Yes. Oh, never mind. Like, if you go stand on the tiny ones and throw your egg, you can see them go pop.
Yeah, well the middle, whatever sized ones also explodes. It
Yes.
seems. So I assume the tiny
Ow.
ones.
Yeah, the middle sized ones have fewer.
This overlay is so annoying. Like, ah!
Well, if you had paid attention to it, you would have known that was going to happen. The overlay was telling you it was high tide. That was
Yeah,
why
but I
it was
can't
covering
read
up
it
the
when it's
screen.
doing that.
When it's showing the water level, that's literally what it's telling you. That's it. It's not telling you anything else you need to read.
I can't read the text underneath it when it's doing that.
There isn't any text that's relevant?
Okay. I don't have enough experience with the game to know what text boxes are relevant and which ones are not. There was text popping up and then another overlay on top of it. And that's confusing. There's a lot of things at once.
Okay. Well, then to reiterate, the overlay tells you what the tide level is going to be like.
Yeah. I know that. I was just focusing on trying to read the thing underneath another overlay. So I couldn't... So I didn't pay enough attention to also see where I was going, I guess. Ah!
I wasn't even aware that there's text at the beginning of the thing, other than Grizz Code talking.
Yeah.
But he never says anything useful.
Well, I don't know that.
Other than... Well, that's why I haven't been pointing out anything he says, because he's just talking about how he really wants those eggs really badly. Normal tide. He wants you to do your job. Who is that going after? Is he going after you? He might be. Okay, he's going after something. guess your teammates just aren't going to hit him.
There's none.
Like 3 people are behind him and none of them are doing anything. So I haven't told you how that guy works because it hasn't really been an issue for you yet. But if that ring he puts down doesn't get turned to your color, when he goes back down into the ink, it will kill you.
The ring?
So he puts down a ring of green ink, and if you don't paint it your color, when he goes back down into the ink, it will kill you.
So everyone just dies?
If they're inside of that ring when he goes into it, yes.
Okay.
So if you ever see that ring, and you have you have something like the it's a special wave. The reason I can tell it's a special wave is because it get to the top, get to the top, top. It's dark. That's how I can tell. Okay, that griller is not following you. Shoot the tails. So if a griller is following you, you will have a red laser pointed at you. Try to lure it away from your friends.
Okay, try to kill my friends. Okay.
Yes. Also, there's a billion small fries. Be careful where it goes, though, because it can still kill you. And there's lots of small fries following it, so beware of that as well. I don't give you good odds for your team making it through because they just led the griller up to the top of this level.
How am I supposed to hit them?
You have to hit the tail. That's why it's really
I know
bad.
what to hit. I just don't know how.
Yeah, well, let me. You can't because they led it to a bad place. That's why I'm giving you low odds of surviving. Is because your teammates don't know what to do. You can shoot it now. Oh. Okay, there's another griller coming. Be careful. It's gonna go through you to get to whoever it's targeting. Oh no, there's 2 of them now. Okay, you might actually make it. Run. If you can. Yeah, griller waves are brutal.
Why ink me? That... teammates.
Yeah.
Who was that guy shooting?
I don't know. There's a very high chance that your teammates have never seen a griller before and they don't know how to kill it.
It seems pretty obvious. Shoot the big glowing parts.
Yeah, but did you see all the people just shooting it in the legs? We have acuity. Don't assume your teammates do.
Have they never played video games before?
I mean, maybe. They might be 4-year-olds for all you know. They might have never played video games before. And I've seen some pretty good 4-year-olds at Splatoon. It's a pretty easy game to pick up for them. But things like grillers are... It's one of the special waves a lot of people struggle with even when you're getting to a very high rank in Salmon Run. And I don't entirely know why, because as long as you just exploit the fact that they can only go after you and they will only go up slopes. They can't climb walls or anything. You can control where they go so that they don't run over your friends. And that they have their back to your friends so they can shoot it easily. Hi, Tide. You seem to be getting more confident about moving around and killing things now. Oh. Ah, this again. What do you mean, what? spawning there. Kill the stingray if you can. You actually might not be able to.
I assume that's the stingray.
Yes, that is the stingray. Sorry. that is the stingray. I'm actually not sure what it's called. I don't remember if it's called a stingray, but I know that the weapon is called a stingray. Oh no! Oops.
I have too much speed.
Nice bomb. Two of them have eggs, none of them are throwing them. There they go.
Yeah, these are...
Low tide. Oh, low tide special wave. I wonder if it'll just be a herd. Okay, this isn't too bad. Go all the way down there and break the thing.
Are you sure?
This is yes. Well, not you all the way, but you need to get to that thing and break it open. Yeah, it's like thank you for asking because I just realized you have a Swiffer. So this is basically a relay. You need to throw the eggs. Don't try to run them all the way to the thing by yourself because it's back at the very beginning. So just throw it a little bit and someone else, if they're smart, will pick it up and throw it the rest of the way.
I don't expect that.
This is supposed to be a relay where basically you form a bailing line for the eggs. That's the most efficient way to do it. But they're not doing it. But they're greedy, so I think if you start picking up all the eggs and throwing them, they'll start stopping running all the way.
Where did my head go?
You threw it.
Yeah, but I really shouldn't be the one in front picking up all the eggs.
Yeah, right now you should be fine. Go. It's over to the right.
What?
Oh, now it's to your left.
Ah!
There are no more. There's no more wakes right now. Left.
Yeah, but
turn to your.
I know, but sorry, you're really confusing when you just say directions.
Well, you turn the direction, and then you turn the other direction, and then I'm confused.
I was going to it, and then you said a different direction, and then I turned.
No, I guess there's enough delay that I'm not actually seeing what you're seeing then.
Okay.
Because you were going towards the thing and suddenly you turned left and you weren't looking at it anymore, and that's why I told you to look right.
Yes, you don't have to guide me unless I'm asking for it.
Okay.
Ah! They pushed me.
Yep. They did indeed push you.
I didn't know they pushed people.
You should just run away. Just run away. Or special, that works too. But somebody needs to get back to the basket because people are shooting the eggs that way but not putting anything in the basket. Just go to the basket. Just run to the basket. All the eggs already got taken away.
Ah, wow, that's a short amount of time.
Yeah, and there's rain, which makes it even harder. I don't think your team's going to be able to make it. There's too many bosses and not enough dying. I mean, you maybe could have made it, but everyone focused on putting eggs in the launcher, and nobody went to put them into the basket, so one of those blue guys came and took them all. That's a common problem.
missed
You're probably
one.
not going to lose rank. Yeah, you're probably not going to lose any rank. That's a common problem, though, where people hyper-focus on putting eggs in that little launcher thing, but there's nobody at the basket to put them into the basket, because they never go directly into the basket if you use that launcher. You maintained rank. And I think you have time for one more game? Die, fishies.
I think having both the roller and the brush makes this a lot harder than it might normally be. Or do I always have two melee-ish weapons?
No. I feel like you're kind of refusing to use the brush's ability to roll quickly away or to things.
That's not what I'm asking.
What, if there's always two melee things?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I feel like a lot of the it's a special wave again. I feel like usually there's at least a long-range weapon and a short-range weapon. Okay, this is pretty easy. You need to throw bombs into the mouth to kill it. But the roller and the brush do not fill the same roles at all.
I know that. But they're still similar-ish weapons.
I would argue that no, the roller and the brush in this particular set of weapons are not very similar.
I don't think you know what I mean then.
Maybe. I don't know what you mean because I don't have mind reading.
Okay, so you know there are melee-ish weapons, as I'm calling them.
I guess?
Yes, then there are gun weapons that are just guns.
Yes.
Yes.
But some of the gun weapons are also melee-ish weapons that you have to.
I'm not talking about the appearance or the shape. I'm talking about the functionality.
Yeah, I'm talking about the range. There are guns that are not that are melee-ish weapons.
Well, then it's in the melee-ish category. I'm not talking about the appearance. I'm talking about the functionality.
Yes. Yes, there are guns in the melee-ish thing, but...
No, yeah, but that's not... Okay. My question is, do you always have two melee-ish weapons? Short-ranged weapons?
No.
Okay. So I assume if you have more normal gun-type weapons, this is slightly easier. Because a lot of the enemies are harder to hit with a brush or a roller. Like this guy.
Well, that's just because nobody knows how to stick their toe in underneath it to make it stop being up. That's actually a pretty easy guy to kill with a melee-ish weapon if you can trigger it to get down so you can climb on top of it. But I can understand why people are hesitant to do that at this point, because if you do it the wrong way, you get squished.
Someone did the thing I've been doing.
What? Oh, where they bounced it off of
Yeah.
off of a rim somewhere.
Do the pillar thing spawn the eggs before they die? Because this time there was eggs and there were still things on top.
No, they should only spawn when they are all dead. It could be that a mall climbed up there and someone threw a bomb into it too, because the mall actually can climb walls. Grisco will tell you that moths cannot climb walls, and he is lying. They can climb walls.
Okay.
It's terrible when it happens. All the rest of the salmonids can't climb walls, but they will start jumping if you do something like climb up a wall where they can't reach you. They will eventually start jumping and kill you anyway. Oh no. Try to just stay with your teammates.
Okay.
Oh, you lost a teammate. One of them disconnected. Oh, hey. There, did it. Oh, that was close. Oh wow, the danger level for this wave is a lot higher than has been previously for you. It's spawning bosses really quickly, relatively speaking. Oh, I think you threw all of those.
I what?
So those special bombs that you throw, if you throw them into the water, they won't go off. I think all of them went into the water, unfortunately. Oh, you only need 3 left.
Well, we were player down, right?
Yeah, that makes it painful. I've had games where I ended up being the only person left, and they do reduce the quota when you lose players, but it's still almost impossible to do it, even if they reduce the quota, because they don't reduce the frequency of things spawning to kill you. Unfortunately. And it is 7 o'clock. Well, it's 7 o'clock for me. It's, what, midnight for you?
Yes.
It is.
Oh well.
It is streamy indie time.
Streamy indie time.
Yes.
We didn't get hat number 2.
I don't know what to say about that. Aw. Actually, I think you maybe did.
What?
Go back to the window. Yeah, you have 8 capsules to pick up. I think you did get at least one more hat. Yeah, you did get at least one more hat. That one only has 2 ability chunks on it. You got a bunch of money and money tickets also.
What?
The money tickets you trade in the lobby, and it gives you a buff for 20 games to how much money you earn when you play Turf War.
Oh.
Or ranked, but you can't play ranked right now, so.
Okay.
It's gonna ask you if you want to trade your hat for the current hat. And I would just swap it for chunks personally, because it has fewer slots on it. The one you have already is better, basically.
You can't upgrade it ever?
You can upgrade it, but it's really expensive to upgrade something. So the one on the right has room for 3 abilities to be put on it, and the one on the left, sorry, the one on the right only has room for 2, and it costs money or super sea snails to improve the number of slots on it.
And I can't keep both?
You can't keep both.
So swap for chunks means get rid of the new one.
Yes. And it will give you a bomb up and a speed up chunk.
Okay. This interface is not very clear.
No, it's not.
I get to keep new gear, but the game has told me nothing about what any of this means. I don't know what chunks are. I don't know if I can keep multiple things. I don't know what the... Yeah. All the things I just asked you.
Yeah, it has just told you can't keep multiple things, because anytime you get gear you already have, it'll be like, do you want to swap it? or not.
So what does the suits do?
They're just different colors.
Does the
I
thing
have the yellow one
affect
right
the
now.
ink at all?
Nope, it just changes the color suit you're wearing.
Hmm.
I have the yellow suit right now.
Yeah, I cannot
Yeah,
afford
you
it.
have to kill a. You have to kill a lot of kazu, whatever those giant salmonids are called. I can't remember. Kaz. I guess we should end the stream now, huh?
End the stream.
End the stream. You have survived a little bit of turf war and salmon run. How do you feel about your day?
I'm the best.
You're the best. You're the freshest inkling on the block.
I am the freshest. Can I put down a oh, okay, I cannot. Okay. I just... there we go. Well, I guess that's it for this time. I don't know when we'll find another time slot to stream. Maybe we'll murder Lucas or something. We should do that. You want to murder Lucas?
Would you like to send him a bunch of ducks, maybe?
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh wait, we shouldn't say this on stream. Anyway, thanks for watching. Follow all the things that are probably listed on Twitch. And
They're
all the social things. Don't follow us in real life, that's creepy, stop it. But other than that, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Yeah, beat the boops. Bye bye.